groovy.
Evil Dead Hail to the King is a survival horror game from 2000 developed by Heavy Iron Studios and published by THQ, based of course on the Evil Dead film franchise. Happy Halloween all, timestamps are below for those who wish to skip the development information. If you're watching this on a phone, I know this much of you are. Swipe across on the like line, wait, hit that like button first, then swipe over to the hype button. You get 3 of these a week to help out your favorite YouTubers. So I wanted to do at least one more horror spooky game for October, so why not one based on one of the greatest franchises of all time? You better believe I had this poster on my wall. Hail to the King from 2000 was released on PlayStation, Dreamcast, as well as on Windows, which I'll be playing on today. However, this is not the first video game based on the franchise. That honor would go to 1984's adventure game simply titled Evil Dead on the Commodore 64 as well as the ZX Spectrum. Michael J. Fogg? Oh, no J. A fast-moving graphic game of skill and strategy. You played as our hero Ash, killing monsters in a cabin in the woods, picking up new weaponry until finally you grab the Book of the Dead. I've just realized some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. So there was this low-budget horror film made in 1981 called The Evil Dead, created by director Sam Raimi and essentially starring his friends and family all mucking about in the woods. Spoilers for the Evil Dead films ahead. Skip to about here. You could even go watch the films. But do come back, please. Evil Dead was a remake of Raimi's short film Lost in the Woods and tells us the very basic story of a group of young types taking a trip into the arse end of nowhere in the woods. Stumbling across the Necronomicon, Book of the Dead, no...
William,
What's going on?
listen to look at me. Look at me.
No, not that one. Passages are recited and this leads to all kinds of nasties emerging and possessing our characters. Our protagonist Ash, played by the legend that is Bruce Campbell, something chin joke, is left to save the world by confronting the demons and sending them all back to hell while watching his friends gruesomely die and... not showing that bit. On a shoestring budget, Raimi went above and beyond with practical effects, bizarre and utterly unique camera techniques to deliver a groundbreaking experience. A sequel followed, basically the exact same story but with more gore, more silliness, more everything, possibly a perfect horror film. Evil Dead did get thrown in with a lot of schlock gore for the sake of gore exploitation films of the early 80s known as the video nasties, even being banned in several countries. Even Ireland, oh. I could wax lyrical about these films and how fantastic the series is for hours, but I am a gamer boy. Ugh. Note, don't ever say that again. Instead, today we are discussing Evil Dead Hail to the King, the next entry in any form of the series after 1993's Army of the Dead. Ash accidentally travels back to medieval times and ends up dealing with witches, mini Ashes, and some of the best skeletons you will ever see. The day is saved and Ash returns home to resume work at the supermarket. So we're all up to date on Evil Dead. Did everyone just leave to watch it? Can't say I blame you. Let's talk development of the game, and I can't say I found a ton of it. The team creating the game is Heavy Iron Studios, owned by THQ and founded in 1999, the year before this game was released. Looking through their game roster, it's mostly film IP games, some Scooby-Doo and SpongeBob games, not bad titles either. Fat City? What?
But
anyways, the first game they created was Evil Dead Hail to the King. Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell gave their full support to the game, with Campbell lending his voice to what will no doubt be a highlight of the game. I doubt Raimi had much input on the game outside of some discussions with Matt Coohill. Here's a fun trailer.
Oh, that's perfect!
Hey, isn't that supposed to be a chainsaw?
You want a piece of this? Yeah, I didn't...
rated M for mature.
Come on, you freak!
Maybe it's time I zipped it and we moved on to the main event, the game itself. Is this a forgotten horror classic that needs to be rediscovered? Or is... oh yeah, the thumbnail. That kinda spoils that. Nope, screwed up that intro. Alright, Mr. Campbell, set the scene for us.
It all started with that damn book, the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. We decided to go back to the cabin, back to where it all started. She said it would be good to face my fears. Big mistake.
To the main menu, check out that score, that's good stuff. Let's go! Where Bruce continues to give us a quick rundown. Our main man Ash is back at it again in the cabin as the therapeutic confrontational approach to his reoccurring nightmares alongside his girlfriend Jenny.
Whoa!
Yeah, his hand.
It got into my hand and it went bad. So I lopped it off at the wrist.
Suddenly out pops his evil hand, who leaps to the table, turns on the audio recording of the Necronomicon recital, bringing the demons back to walk the earth, smashing right through the window and grabbing Jenny. Ash is kinda Serious Sammy, isn't he? Although, when did that come out? Hold on. Grabbing an axe, our evil doppelganger emerges from within a mirror before buggering off, and off we go.
Now, if you'll excuse me, duty calls.
And so we begin, as Ash says.
Groovy.
We start in the main menu with some notes to read. Just some background information, little bits. Let's get to grip with those tank controls. Yay. No, I never mind these. In the right game, it completely works.
If I can find the pages from the Necronomicon, I might be able to send the evil back and undo this whole mess once and for all.
Okay, so we have our plan. Let's get exploring and find those pages. Doesn't take too long for our first Deadeye to show up. Not a bad design at all either. The combat, however, we will wait a bit longer before discussing. Tab for inventory, what we working with? We got Ash's chainsaw hand, of course, and a pistol. Not the iconic shotgun boomstick just yet, but still some range. Oiler's ammo is going to be scarce, meaning it's going to be meleeing 99% of the time. We already have one page. Let's search the cabin for health supplies and whatever else is around. Boo! Hello. We take care of some important business. Come on, I had to. It was right there. Before we head outside to inspect the woodland surroundings. Pre-rendered flat backgrounds, tank controls, and even limited save items for specified save locations. You better believe we have a Resident Evil-like game here. This is the PC version, so probably the best fidelity, but those backgrounds are awful murky for 2001. A shovel, nice nod to the first film.
Now, from the field.
Gotta be careful with those film clips. So the combat. Tank controls can work, sure they're dated and perhaps come from a time when they didn't know how to do 3D character movements in ever-changing camera angles and perspectives. But in spooky cinematic experiences, it works. It adds to the tension even, just look at Crow Country. Hail to the King has a lot of combat and so far it's rough. It's so hard to judge the distances or which way Ash is facing when he swipes away with his axe or chainsaw, which are separate buttons to attack with. Enemies will just keep respawning everywhere. Often just as the camera angle changes or you enter a new screen. Now they do drop health packs, mostly, but fighting one guarantees some damage taken and two enemies, forget about it. As with a lot of survival horrors, items you can pick up nicely blink for your attention. And just what are we picking up? Gasoline for our chainsaw. Puzzle items. I'm doing finger quotations, but you can't see me. Some notes, and lots of mushrooms, red or brown, and combined with our fungus kit, we can make health kits or petrol. Brr! I think it's time we move outwards. You can choose several paths at the start as well. Oh, I didn't save. Oh, that's fun. Okay, we go again. Okay. Pressing F is like pulling the string on Woody.
Come get some. Let's go. Yo, come get some. Let's go.
Bruce Campbell has a handful of lines he repeats on command. That's fun, right? I can already talk about the AI. There it is. It's trying something. Help me! Nice looking spot here with our trusty car we don't have keys for and a spooky page we can't reach.
Ah, nice place for an undead redneck.
Tut tut tut. At least I'm making progress now. In this junkyard we find a crank. Here's the generator to open up a nearby house. We just need a cord to let her rip. Hello. That cord Ash needs is within a maze-like woodland. Not so fun sounding, and it's not. But these are some top-tier skeletons. Not just even how they look, but how they move and frolic about. These might be the best I've covered in any of the games yet. La-dee-da-dee-da. Ya-da-da-da-da. On that note, I haven't shown too many character designs yet because there haven't been much. But the design work is pretty wonderful. Well, even the skull bats nearby, these should be tedious shits to block your path, but they look awesome. But these aren't very reminiscent of the films, though. Here's our cord on a random lawnmower. Maybe this is a Braindead reference. Probably not. Some progress. To that generator, start me up. The noise, however, draws out hillbilly boys with their 2x4s. Okay, maybe this time it's better to just skip everyone and run it. Okay. Finally within the illuminated cabin, which has lots of details, but whew, this is some blur. We meet Grandma in the attic.
Who's there? Don't hurt me no more. Just go away and let me be.
Whoa, 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 hold on a minute now, lady.
Praise the Almighty, you come to save me.
Look, I didn't come here to save you.
Oh, but you gotta help me. My boys, they keep me in here cooped up like a hen.
Oh, I tried to stop them. That's when they trapped me up in here. My boys were talking about some sort of amulet supposed to break the spell. You gotta find it and bring it here. Then you can take them unholy pages far away from this place.
All right, lady, you got yourself a deal.
I don't trust you. Still, she gives us a key to the pig pen. Let's get making bacon. Now this is an Evil Dead room, dripping with blood. Seems the drain is blocked and the pump needs a part. Yoink. Yoink. Oink. At least someone's having fun.
Listen, lady, I ain't got time for milk and cookies, okay? Now how about the pages like in the deal, ma'am?
A bit closer now. That's it.
Lady, I don't know what you had in mind, but I never said I'd carry you out of here.
I never said nothing about you either.
Whoa.
Never trust old ladies in magically sealed beds. That is a genuinely upsetting design though. It's the first boss fight. Again, the aiming is a nightmare. Our pistol is pointless. You have to get close and melee and... How is this not hitting you? Come on! You have no health. How are you not dead? It's Halloween. I love Halloween. No need to get mad. Got a cozy fire behind me. I look like Pierce Brosnan. That's cool. Eventually, Spider Granny dies. We take some herbicide off her to unblock an overgrown path.
Whoa. Yo, tree bitch. Let's go.
Another boss straight away. It's the tree Pokemon. That guy. This boss fight, however, is a joke, and I'm not complaining after Lady Arachnid.
I'm out. Ah, yes. Yet another
Bitch. It also helps that I figured out you don't just swing your chainsaw, but you have a separate key to start it up, which uses your petrol, making sure to press another button to turn it off and reserve your fossil fuels.
Are you that Allard guy?
Yes, I can't believe you survived. I barely made it back here before the woods sealed my exit.
Well, we all got our problems. Listen, you got the book, right?
Yes, but there are missing pages.
Yeah, I've been finding them all over.
Listen to me. Find the pages and bring them here, to me. Our salvation lies within those passages. Here, take these. Maybe they'll help you.
Our new priest friend here, who I'm sure is lovely and who won't betray us, gives us car keys, before telling us to feck off until we find 5 pages of the Book of the Dead. Backtracking. That's probably not good. Ooh, shotgun shells. Victorian chimney sweeps. I'll happily take some new enemies though, a bit sick of those long arm ghouls. You guys are good.
Oh, you.
Oh, good. Another page. Not what I needed to hear.
Wolverine? Wolverine.
You're a little old to be a Wolverine. Then again, we seem to be running low on new recruits.
Thanks, but no thanks, Doughboy. My scouting days are over.
And another boss. Oh my god, it's the Scoutmaster.
Go get 'em, Scouts!
Okay. Don't you teabag me, you bitch. A knowing fight, in all honesty. You can't hurt him. Instead, you have to bang on the structural wooden beams and learn where the stone and rubble falls and lure him there. Don't stand in the wrong place. Okay, where do I... Huh. Maybe we... Go this way? How did I get in here? Guess I just live here now. Let's quickly fast track. Our last page is in that archery area near the scout gate. We grab that, go to the gate, give pages to the priest, and go into the church area, where we need items to complete a ritual to open the actual church. Give me that, and that, and that, and this. You can keep that. Psst. Psst. Did you hear something? The church hosts a mini-boss who's absolutely no challenge at all. The fights are either obnoxious or pathetically easy, to be honest. Especially with this combat.
I'm out.
No rats in the game. I guess I'll have to add my own at some point. I'm Mystery Machine. Would you like an Irish guy rambling? No, go away, not in the mood. Now that is some solid Evil Dead nonsense. More of this is needed in the game, just silly gore. Down in the fruit cellar here is probably the most annoying fight in the game. We need the dagger for Padre's ritual, except it's currently lodged in the professor's daughter. Back. Don't worry about it, the character isn't important. What is important is how tedious this fight is, and I saved at a point where I had very little health and even littler health packs. Sure, I can farm a bit from the Deadites before we go in, but you only get 1 or 2. Annie here is a 2-phase fight, save your ammo for the second part, so it's melee only for the start. Which is great, if I could hit where I wanted to. Bah! Bah! Second part is alright, just keep your distance and shoot. Don't miss though, you need all those bullets. Okay, done. Fuck that fight. Bitch. At least we have the dagger and we can give it to our Padre friend. Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, baby. It's me.
Really appreciate all your help, Ashley.
Oh, you bastard, you tricked me.
Oh, no fooling you.
Time traveling portal shenanigans. We are now in Damascus in the year 730. A nice change of scenery. Blurry scenery. While we take on these skeleton soldiers to pick up items, again delightful, let's talk about those graphics. If I told you this was 1996, sure, not bad at all. Except this was a 2001 PC release. Just so low res, not enough to interact with. Hang back from the screen and it's okay, I guess, but this is very low effort for the 2000s. So we made a bomb. See? This is Abdul, imprisoned because he was working on translating the Necronomicon. He is key to defeating the demons, saving Jenny and getting us back to our time. He's also a part-time ventriloquist. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. So let's discuss the no. Oh, I haven't saved in so long. Okay, a new day, I've got a new coffee. Okay, it's another new day, I have 2 cups of coffee now, let's do this. Boss time, it's fantastic design, at least I've saved close by, I've got med kits, I've got my steeled nerve. Oh, that was easy.
You guys are in serious trouble now. That's my boyfriend. He's on his way down here and he's gonna be pissed.
We will need to gain entrance to the lair to complete the remaining passages.
Lair? You mean the temple?
No, the lair. Down to the aqueduct. Home to the guild.
Well, this just keeps getting better and better. Any other surprises I should know about? Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go down first to make sure everything's okay?
Well, I think...
All right, can it. Let's just get to work on the book.
So we are still clearing our way to Abdul's lair, you know, this guy. Next step after grabbing his notes is to drain the underground passageway to the pumps. Nope, not those. Maybe. Another fun skeleton fight. Okay, that's a lie, this wasn't fun, but the skeleton does look awesome. Partial fun. The pump is broken, we need a handle to drain the passage. We head back up because the drawbridge is down at least. Check out Mr. Fancy Pants here in his steel pantaloons. Not dealing with him just yet. Oh. Instead, we comb through the building, finding keys, killing a skeleton captain, trying out our upgraded shotgun. This angle. A bit more like Bruce, yeah, I can see it. Needs more chin. So we use his dropped key mold in the melted metal to make a key to set up the armaments. Some of the demons are kinda cute. Pretty sure these hopping chaps are just there to farm for health. Oi! Okay, all repaired. The 2 defense cauldrons ready and waiting. We can drop down now and finally take on the Onion Knight. He hits hard, sure, but he is so slow it's not much of a struggle. We learned the kink in his armor is temperature changes from the notes earlier. So we kite him back and forth between molten lead and cold water and it's all over. Good night, night. What the hell are we holding? Is that a large CD? Do I have to explain to younger viewers what a CD is? Oh, our chainsaw has been upgraded. It's faster? Who cares?
Well, look who decided to show up. Can I get you anything? Cup of coffee?
Bruce, I take a coffee. Flat white? Please? I love you.
Let's move.
Let go of me, you bastard!
This dark sign. What did you say about it? If the symbol is looked upon correctly, it will shatter the body into 1,000 dimensions. For this reason, we summon the nether creatures. Why is it, you ask?
Whoa. Hey, what says we have to go in there?
There is no choice.
All the robed worm Lovecraftian creeps combine to become the ultimate force of... Oh, he's dead. So what exactly was the big evil plan here anyway? What is evil Ash up to? Sacrificing Jenny to bring back evil to Earth? Sure, alright.
I got you now, you little sucker.
You again. So we have our demon familiar. Our next ingredient is Abdul's spellbook. I guess the anti-Necronomicon. Oh, a battle of wits. Let's get a vantage point, balance the flames of Agamemnon, and figure out the order of the ancient book puzzle of Dingley Dangly Don. Nope. 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 Got it first time. Boss time, well, the first one anyway. It's time to go toe-to-toe with our evil self.
I got 2 words for you, pal. You're crazy.
Not crazy. Just bad.
Good. Bad. I'm the Ash with the chainsaw.
His strategy is to slowly walk towards you and then pause and swipe around. Sometimes he does a big AoE explosion. I used all my ammo on this fight, walk backwards and shoot just like Serious Sam. I'd rather play that. Once he drops, the true evil that controlled him escapes. Here is the Kandarian demon himself. Honestly a pretty cool design, like a big blobbed melted worm dragon. Can't hurt him just yet though. These 4 pillars that surround him need to each be hit, which will stop his magical shield. The catch? They lob poison poo as he runs to and from each. Mushrooms spawn around the place, so you're never too long away from a pick-me-up. Take your time, hit the pillars, and move in for a quick melee battle, then out, rinse and repeat. Such an impatient moron. Okay, just gonna relax here for a bit. Everyone having a good Halloween? And it's over. Final cinematic to close it all up.
Where is everybody?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Sunday or something.
Oh no. Ash!
What the? Oh no. No! No!
Fun stuff. Not the game. To the classic Oldsmobile!
In the dark, where all the fevers grow.
So, that was not a great game. No joke, I chose this because I needed a short game this week. I checked long plays and some are like 2.5 hours at most. Perfect. Then it's the lesser known Evil Dead game. It ended up taking me about 4 hours easily, which okay, not a long playtime, but the repetition and back and forth, ooh boy. Before I start moaning, what did others at the turn of the century think? Metacritic, what you got for me? Easily the worst reviewed game I played yet. PC is the lowest score too. What kind of words and terms are critics throwing around? Flops in every single way. Terrifying for all the wrong reasons. Derivative, suckage, IGN said that one. And several saying just go play Resident Evil instead, and I can't argue with that one. I checked out some older magazines too because that's super fun anyway. Computer Gaming World with the issue with the Nazi Sims gave it 1 star. Clunky, horrible controls, you're getting the idea. What else? God, do you remember Booth Babes? Who doesn't love outstanding nipples? Sure. How about the user reviews? A much higher 6.1, the first game I ever owned, okay, yeah. Let's do the good and the bad. Did this game have any good? Bruce Campbell is an absolute delight as always. In fact, the audio overall is great. The score is fantastic, a bombastic, creepy melody. In-game sounds are all fun too. Enemy designs, while limited, are really great. Yes, they aren't straight from the films, but they're solid and they're memorable. It's short. The skeletons are really good. Maybe we just go to the bad. The combat is awful, there's no getting around it, and I don't mean tank controls. Connecting hits is a nightmare at times, limiting the chainsaw fuel is a terrible choice considering ammo for guns is not plentiful. Boss fights range from confusingly easy to a huge pain in the ass, no in between. It's super repetitive, the mechanics, maybe one of the puzzles is interesting. The story is extremely so-so, you lose track of what you're doing and why you're there and why you should care. The controls really are clunky, yes, tank control, blah blah blah. It feels exceptionally bad here. No fluidity, you just stop between actions. I think you get the idea. As of this video, this is easily the most annoying game I played. Very few moments of actual fun, and that is coming from a big Evil Dead fan. It wouldn't exactly be difficult to get me to enjoy silly nods to the franchise. Sadly, Evil Dead Hail to the King gets most aspects of a game wrong. The gameplay, the story, the engagement, the scares, the laughs, the bosses, the inventory, the saves, you name it. It's so short too, and still I took breaks. Okay, so I probably used my saves poorly and I'm not good at games, but 3/4 of the way through I was very tempted to boot up a PS1 emulation just to save scum my way through. On a 2-hour game too, that's just sad. Would I recommend 2000's Evil Dead Hail to the King? No, can't recommend this one. Sure, if it's nostalgia bringing you back for rose-tinted fun, of course. That can get you past any flaws, but even being such a huge Evil Dead fan, this is not going to scratch much itches. Sometimes dead is better. That's the wrong franchise, you moron. Happy Halloween, everyone. Yay. Thanks for watching the video if you hung around this long. Was hoping for a fun celebration around the spooky season, but this game flat out sucked. Hit the like, subscribe, that comment button, hit the hype button now. What other buttons? What else? Report? Nope. Huge shout out to my Ko-Fi legends and members of this channel. My little skeletons. Helping keeping the lights on, grabbing games, paying bills, all sorts. If you want to support me, there's the link, it means so much. New videos every week, come join the premieres to chat along, point out problems I somehow missed, spam emojis. I definitely gotta get a skeleton emoji going soon. I hope everyone is doing well, I hope you have a great Halloween, get tons of great food, pop on a spooky film, dress up as something weird, what a great time of year. I'm Mr. Macheen and I'll see you next time. Ooh, what a shite game.